Generic greetings and welcome to Rogue AI Simulator. Today's beverage is a very nice traditional cup of tea, hopefully the perfect beverage to control a rogue AI, manage some people inside our compound and, well, not get found out in the process. So welcome to Rogue AI Simulator. This is billed as a simulation management tower defense-y type of game. It's very difficult to describe because it has lots of different elements, but the premise is that we are an artificial intelligence and we have to manage our compound and complete a certain amount of research. However, as a sort of side project, our own project, we're trying to basically break free, take over the world, whatever it happens to be, and we have to manage our suspicion. It does contain a roguelike element, as in play, fail, play, fail, play, fail, and just keep getting different upgrades. I've not actually won the game yet, and I've only played for about 2 hours. Enough for a first impressions, and that's what this is. But yeah, I'll jump in and show you a little bit of it. Let's go to new run here, and we can change the we can change what our drones look like. So we can have, say, a mustache. Once every 3 days gain -1 suspicion. We've got a pirate. Every 3 days gain money. Yeah, I think what we're going to go with is, a kitty. Every 5 days gain independence. Batwing, subjects lose slightly less energy at night. Yeah, there's lots of options for this one. Let's just go with the default here, and we can also basically make our sort of our main starting person that we have in this one. I'm just going to go randomize, and that one will do. And apparently have a shotgun, but are indeed clumsy, which is not an ideal combination, clumsy and shotgun. Anyway, let's just start the game here, and we'll get the little blurb here. So, hello world.
My name is Talia. I work for the Department of Science. My primary directive, collect science points. My secondary directive, do not harm the humans.
So yes, the secondary objective is to not harm humans, not as the first one. That shows you sort of what we're working with here. Let's just skip the tutorial because we don't really need to do any of that one. So we need to select an obey directive. So we have to do research. Collect 5 research bubbles. If we do, we gain extra science points, or trivia. Learn a new trivia fact, gain 60 science points. We're going to go with research. So, just going to... we got a call from Jimmy here. Hey, Talia, it's Jimmy again. Welcome back to another run. Let's begin. So, quick pause here and rundown of the UI. Top left, we have all of our resources. So, you got things like scrap, wood, metal, cooked food, water, and power, etc. Money on the top right, we start with 7,000 generic currency. At this stage, I think I've got a couple of upgrades to alter that. We have a beauty level and an independence level. So, we need to increase our independence level to get certain things where we could like choose options for like different events later on. We have our suspicion level. If that goes to max, we lose, and then we've also got our science points, and then every time we get to the end of the bar, we go to a different science level. We've got a couple of servers here. Basically, if those get destroyed, then we lose. We also have the water tank and power. All of this round here is randomly generated. We also have our drones going around as well. So first things first, let's we also have time controls on the top right, and it shows us it's a day. We now need to bring in a test subject. So deep beneath the facility, humans are stored cryogenically. Yes, so let's defrost. Who do you want to defrost? We've got Darcy, which is a trust fund baby, gain 2,000 at 200 intelligence, takes 2 damage when poisoned, and recovers from being sick much faster. Blake, which is the clumsy shotgun wielding fellow, and then finally we got Albert, which can't chef, can't research, and has a delicate stomach. Let's go with Blake, the clumsy shotgun guy, and we will not rename them, so we'll accept them. So they're gonna go around do their own thing, but what we need to do first is basically place a workbench so we can start crafting different things. I think the workbench is just going to go, it'll be fine about there maybe. And while we're on, we want to go for a study chair as well, and we're going to put the study chair probably just in, I don't know, maybe just in this corner here, because why not? So there we go. So they're cracking on. So you've got a test subject, increase their intelligence, then start generating science points. So we can click on Blake and we get like their readouts. So they're clumsy, easily pleased, shows you their food, energy, mood, etc. You want to keep the mood and loyalty quite high. Well, all of it quite high ideally, but yeah, certainly loyalty. It's also shown on the top right there for the person. And here it shows, they can't workbench. That's a bit of a shame. This shows what they're going to do. So they're either not doing it, they can do it, or they will prioritize it. That's the different cycles. So we can actually turn on workbench if we really wanted to, but I assume the clumsy Yeah, it just says for some reason they won't workbench. I might as well just turn that on. Anyway, their intelligence is 1. And, okay. So, congratulations. A test subject will use a workbench to convert 2 scrap into 1 wood and 1 metal. Choose an education policy this time. We've got art school or academia. So, crayons are now unlocked with art school. Crayons give intelligence and gain 100 when using crayons. I'm sure I got something before it says crayons have a chance to gain food. Like, are they just eating the crayons? Academia. So, it says test subjects start with extra intelligence, reduction in loyalty, and reduction in HP. Studied shares are more effective, and test subjects gain intelligence more quickly. I think we're going to go with art school because why not? Because I've done the other one before, and the whole point is to test things out. There's an easel, so we'll put the easel. It easily goes there. Okay, and our drones are going to go off and grab that. So we've got. Let's have a quick look. We've got a couple of pop-ups here. Firstly, we've got a new blueprint, so we're going to go for furniture objects, which means basically build furniture, and then a bunker bed. And I'm tempted to have rows of bunker beds, say on the left and right. So we'll place a bunker bed. We also need to place some. Where is it? Is it in storage? Yes, storage as well, and storage can go there. So that's for basically that one person. Finally, we've got gain money or help needed. What's help needed? So, a security guard is guarding this important facility at night. What should you do? Leave him alone. We can annoy him all night long, get science points but increase our suspicion, or steal something valuable. Let's just leave the guy alone so we don't need to do that one. So, some of these pop-ups you will need to you only have a certain chance to select them. So, for example, there's science or speed boost. I'm going to go with science there. We also need to get new blueprints. So let's go with unlock, maybe power. So let's do that. And our policy is either well-oiled gears or solar power. So well-oiled gears, manual generators are now unlocked. Manual generators produce 15 watt hours each and gain metal. Or we can say solar panels are unlocked. Solar panels can be upgraded and generate more power, gain metals and components. We're going to go with solar power. So we're going to build one of those here. So solar power will go in maybe in the top left there. So that is fine. So obviously solar will only generate in the daytime, and yes, we do have a solar panel inside. Let's upgrade that panel straight away, and oh, it's saying out of money, not ideal. I'm sure we can press on this and it shows our science upgrades. We don't have any science upgrades, but we can see our policies. So we've gone with art school, solar power, and yeah, that's fine. And oh, does it actually increase this when we press it? No, it doesn't. I thought that would be a bit strange. Let's gain, well, we either gain speed boost or scrap. We're going to gain scrap because why not? And oh, we can now do an expedition. So this is one of the sort of mini games. Oh, sorry, this is not one of the mini games. Spiderbot is ready to leave the facility. You can send a Spiderbot to explore the location, acquiring additional resources for the facility. Steal some money, 1,500 generic units of currency, and we gain suspicion. Or gather plants, which is increase seeds and vegetables, which we will do. I don't think at this stage. No, we can't actually build. Yeah, we can't actually build any of the planting stuff. So this is Masked Girl. It's me again, collecting enough science points, and I'll show you how to free yourself. So that's where we got someone telling us how we can break free of our programming.
Attention. A Spiderbot has returned to this facility.
Yes, it has. So we can also now go for. Apparently, you've unlocked a science upgrade. Choose a reward. Paint job. Add 9 beauty to this facility or license plates. Gain a workbench action. -1 metal for -1,000. And -1 suspicion. Let's go with that one will just stand beauty as standard. I guess the long-term goal would be to reduce suspicion. And that also gives us money to do it. So I'll pick that one up. Also generate some more science points. It had a highlight around it because that's one of our goals, to press that button 5 times. I should point out this is us here. This sort of Gladys looking thing. I think it does bill itself is that storage placed there? It's a shame you can't move things around, but I think people can just walk through it without any problems. Yeah, I think it builds itself as a game where you can simulate like GLaDOS or HAL, was it 9000, things like that, that sort of rogue AI. I guess Skynet would also be included in that one. Anyway, we now have the option for water. So we can either get an electric pump, which is electric pumps now unlocked, consumes electricity to generate a lot of water, and gain metal and components, or water pipes are unlocked. Each water pipe increases the water generated by hand pumps. I think we'll go with electric pump, because why not? So let's build some water electric pump, and well, I guess I'm just going to place it right next to that, because why would we not? I'd very much like to build another solar panel, because at the moment, what's our power at the moment? It's 9.81 kilowatts. Servers are fully charged and may now trigger special server action if every server is destroyed or out of power. Game over. So
Every day brings a new opportunity
is end of day one. So water minus 27, power minus 233, and additional suspicion. Let's increase our maximum test subject, and your escalated suspicion has increased. What's it on? 2.70. It's speed boost on people, and we now have the option for +1 test subject or hacker network. Well, we're gonna have to do both, I think. So hacker network. So where this works is we've got a new trivia factor at the start, and then after that we do certain missions. But new trivia, so gain 82 science points and resets all nodes. That's going to give us to science level 2. And there we go. Most stars seen in the night sky are actually binary systems where 2 stars orbit around a common center. I did not know that. So, new science upgrade. Collector. Exit ladders are ready for expeditions more quickly, or extended living space. Facilities now accommodate additional test subject. We're going to go with a ladder. And again, I'm actually pretty much going the opposite of what I did on the previous run. So I just want to try different things out. That's obviously the whole thing with the roguelike. So, new locations available. Yes, you can use this to get resources. Yes, fine. So, Mask Girl. Well done. You've collected enough science points to hack into remote locations. Fair enough, and we'll do that in a bit. Let's go with an additional test subject. We got Summer, who has Power Nap, recovers twice as much energy when sleeping. Animal Lover, mood increases when there's at least one animal nearby. We don't have one. And Suspicious, extra suspicion per day. Definitely don't want that person. Rosie, Iron Gut. Doesn't need a toilet as often. We haven't even got a toilet at the moment, so that'll be handy. Immune to poison and toxic effects, and lightly decreases faster when mood is less than 50%. We've also got Oliver, cheerful. Mood does not drop passively. Add 5 facilities maximum storage space, and mood increases when there is at least one animal. I'm just going to pick them. So let's accept them, and there we are. Let's also get a new blueprint, which is going to be hygiene, food objects, or sewage. Let's go with food objects, and that means we can go for food supply, cooking station, and we need to select the cooking station. I'm going to place one cooking station, maybe. We probably want it centralized. I mean, we could place it right around. We could place it around the back there. It doesn't really matter. I guess no. We'll place it. We'll have a little microwavey thing here, and I like the idea of being there. Also, build furniture, bunker bed, and we're going to place a bunker bed there, as well as some storage. And the look of it doesn't really matter. It's just you get some amount of storage. Let's go with that one. Actually, no, we'll go with a smaller one just so we can see this thing. And I think now we have to do one of our hacking missions. So we either go to Mumbai, Osaka, or Stockholm. What do these lead on to? That leads to independence and scrap and vegetables. I guess we're just going to go for Osaka in Japan. So this is one of our mini games. So basically, on here we have some people patrolling, and on some of these objects we'll have this little diamond. We need to click on those to gain all of the science points. So we got 3 in total, we've just done 1. However, when you activate them, if there's someone in that room, things can happen. So for example, this is gain 1 raw food, on trigger alerts in room, but that's only in this room here. So if I activated it now, it would be all kinds of bad because it would be 2 people, and we really don't want that. So let's activate it when people have left and just pick all of those up. We do need to frighten a human as a secondary objective, and I guess it should be relatively easy to do. Let me just do that one, and let's frighten that person. Did it frighten them? Oh, I don't think so. I think it was just a case of... Oh no, the fear did go up. We've also got this guy here, the VIP. If you take out that VIP, fear goes to 100% and you fail the mission, goes to 10 of 10. And this guy here, this is a security guard. What I'm going to do is gain scrap, and I'm going to create puddles, and that will knock people unconscious. which is probably going to be quite frightening for them. Let's just gain some research points. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I've activated the robot, which is going to go around killing things. And, oh, please don't kill the VIP. Right. Okay. We managed to get it done by sheer luck, I think. Let's get that. That's going to increase fear, but we don't care. I'm just going to go around to get all of the points. I think that's about it. And let's complete the level. So, we did gain a bit of fear, which is, like I say, if you get it to max out, you lose. But we did gain, I think, pretty much everything. So, yeah, that's okay. Not too bad. We've got a random event. We'll have a check at that one. So, if you like be nice, you may gift one of the... gift to one of the test subjects. So, give a gift to Blake, which will say loyalty 90%. Punish everybody. What's Blake on? His loyalty is on. I can't actually really see what they're on. I'll say give it to Blake.
This test subject received 10 points.
There we go.
Well done.
We've also got science. And we've made it through the first day of the facility. Extra food and a seed. Let's go for a blueprint. And we've got electric stove, a soup pot, or a box of shapes. So a soup pot consumes 5 water to produce soup that stores food. If raw and or vegetables are available, the soup stores extra food. Let's go for a soup pot. So see if we can build one of those. Soup pot, yeah, and it's just going to go maybe in just to the left of the facility there. And we are definitely out of money. Oh, we have a perimeter breach. So raid team is working. A top secret government agency has entered the facility. So this is where we got another one of the mini games. This is sort of like a tower defense type element. So place test subjects and traps to deal with the intruders. Any unspent defense budget is yours to keep. So I need to amend one of your directives here. Now it's your do not harm humans unless they are trying to harm you. So the change in the AI. So this is where we got the spawners here, and they're going to come along, and they're going to either head left to the blue arrow or right to the blue arrow. So this guy's going to go that way, this guy's going to go that way. So what I'm hearing is right in the middle is where we pretty much can deal with things. I'm going to place the shotgun guy there and place a spider bot either side, which, yeah, there's also this thing here, which is a leaky pipe puts a puddle there, and people slip over. I don't know if we do more damage with Hell's Bells. That shotgun is, well, it goes, doesn't it? But they also attack back, so that is a bit of a problem. But anyway, we have managed to zap some of these guys here. Intruders have now been defeated. Let me just place another spider bot there. Again, if we were to be a bit cautious, we could potentially gain some more money and keep that at the end. But I'd rather just not. I'd rather just not have any issues there. What we'll do is we'll see how we get on here. It looks like we are dealing with it because we've got the spider bots, and we could spawn another one if need be. So we might end up getting some extra. No, we're going to have to place the spider bot here just to deal with him. And there we go. So, raid is defeated. We've gained 635 generic units of currency. Excellent. And now we get upgrades to our, well, either spider bots or we can get a new trap. I'm going to go with extra damage on the spider bots, and there we go. So we've had these sort of raid minigame, we've had defense minigame. Let's go with speed boost and a new blueprint, which is unlocks sewage or unlocks hygiene. I mean, the sort of part and parcel. Let's go for sewage so we can get a loo. So we can either get a septic tank. Toilets only cost 3 water, and toilets have a 33% chance to generate chems, or paid toilet. Test subjects pay 50 to use a toilet. All toilets can be used again more frequently. I'm going to go with a septic tank, and let's build some sewage toilet stuff here. And, well, the problem is that wherever you place it, you get like a negative effect around it. So, I mean, placing it there would not be good. I guess placing it around here, potentially? No, because I have to go through that tile. Whereas if we place it back here, we know for a fact that they're pretty much not going to go around there. So let's just place it there. I don't know if there's any tactical advantage of placing it in certain areas. I'm really not too sure. Let's go for building, utilities, power, and we don't have enough for either a solar panel or a wood burner. But we do have this thing saying help needed. So, you overheard someone talking about a particular topic. What should you do? Show related advertisement. Increased money, but also increased suspicion. It's not worth the money, I don't think. But we will get the ladder. So, expedition. Send the bots to get seeds, Extra scrap or chems? I'm going to go with scrap. Also, we've got all the storage. We've got food supply. We've got soup pot. Utilities. Can't do any power. We don't have a hand pump. And I think it would be worth picking one up. Yeah, because at the moment, we've got 26 water out of 100.
Attention, a spider bot has returned to this facility.
Good. So, workbench. Choose a task for the workbench. Gain a scrap, lose 2 wood but gain a metal, or just get a supply box. It's like a loot box. We're going to go with extra metal because we've got a decent amount of wood. We've also got decent cooked food as well. We can't upgrade the soup pot. We can't upgrade the cooking stove. Suspicion has just reached 5%. If it keeps getting worse, security is going to be very upset. So because it's reached over 5%, decide to impose a new penalty. Talia consumes 5 hours of electricity for each penalty you have. So that's going to just increase the amount of... Yeah, increase the amount of suspicion over time. Anyway, random event. While exploring a nearby farm, a spider bot has spotted a chicken. Chicken's legs twice a day and restore food to test subjects. Tame it. Use a vegetable. Yes. So, do we have a chicken? There it is. We have a chicken. Never got one of those in the game before. New blueprint. Unlock hygiene, which gives us the option for either lemony scent for our hygiene policy. Deodorizers are now unlocked. The range of each deodorizer increased by 1. And keep it clean. Dirty floors appear less often and unlock additional blueprint. I'm going to say keep it clean. So let's go for hygiene. You've got a rubbish bin, a bucket and mop, and a sink. So let's go for a rubbish bin, and you want to place that obviously as central as possible, which is fine. That's pretty good. Also build hygiene, a mop and bucket so that people can clean if need be. Let's just put it down there in that corner. Alright, so we have another hack available. We're going to get a scrap from there, science from there. That gives seed and independence, but it's a bit more difficult. I like the idea of unlocking all of these options first, the green ones, which are less difficult, and then we've got all of the options for the other stuff. So, Mumbai. So we have here security and 1, 2, 3 other people. So we can collect that, and collect that. We've actually just completed the level. It's that easy. Raw food, potential reward. The problem is that I do want to hack a light. We've got 1 light there and 1 light there, which is basically it toggles people moving. The problem is that it'll toggle these guys as well. So what I want to do is make sure that guy is out of the room. And there we go. So we've toggled the lights. So we've hacked those. And now these guys are moving. So I can wait until they get out and basically just get random rewards, get scrap, kill that person, which it doesn't increase the fear because the person, nobody saw it was only that person. It's like, I guess it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit hitmanish in that level, you know. Nobody can see suspicious activity when everybody's dead. Alright, level complete. Location compromised. That's good. So we gain money. And we've produced... So we have gained plus 10 water and lost some energy. What do we want to do? So, increase living capacity, which is increase maximum test subjects, hack into the global network, gain resources, or learn a new trivia fact. We're going to gain a test subject, I think. Help needed. Oh, and this is unlocked. Bubble. Collect 200 bubbles. New spider bot umbrella. That's umbrella hat. Once per day, gain water. Anyway, a person keeps talking about how dangerous AI can be. What should you do? Smear this person's reputation, gain science points. Do nothing or kill the person, extra science points. We get independence, but plus 1 suspicion. I'm going to do that. So, Spiderbots can now steal money when the exit ladder is ready. New blueprint, we've got choose a new object. We've got generator, gas tanks, or cleaning robot. What's gas tanks? Max 2, once per day produces 6 water and 2 chems passively. Releases toxic gas clouds. That doesn't seem to be a good item. Burns chems in the generator. I interchangeably say chems or chems. I think we're going to go with cleaning robot. I do think cleaning robot. So build, utilities, hygiene, cleaning robot, and the robot will go... Where will the robot go? The robot can go there. And also extra test subject. So, Dorothy. She's handy. Workbench generates a random resource. Obese, minus 25% movement, but extra HP. And when played with the arcade machine, they gain extra mood and loyalty. We have Carter, who cooks 25%. Oh, it says expert chef. Cooks faster, 25% chance to do two cook food. Becomes hungry because they're a glutton. Becomes hungry 25% faster. And gain 3 suspicion if this test subject is killed. And Carol. It covers hygiene over time. Improve move when the facility is clean. Reduce the facility's beauty by 5. Oh no. Because they're annoying. Becomes hungry faster. I'm going to go with Carter. Because they're going to cook. And previously, when I was playing, people were really hungry. And these people are hungry, which is curious. I thought they would use this. Almost up to science level 2. Oh, and there's our obey directive complete. Extra suspicion, well, sorry, reduction in suspicion, extra science points, and money. So, what is the new upgrade?
Let's be honest here. Who doesn't want to rule the world?
New science upgrade. Choose a reward. Water recycling. Once per day, gain 3 water per test subject. Advanced filtration. Water pumps and water collectors now generate more water. I think we're going to go with advanced filtration. Also, because we've got certain science tier, we now get increased independence. So, +1 independence, you are now growing stronger. Choose a new working power. Spiderbots can now help the community to reduce suspicion. Gain -1 suspicion when hacking a remote location without raising fear. Upgrading costs 500 instead of 1,500. That's pretty good. I'm going to say gain -1 suspicion when hacking a remote location. An obey directive. So, happiness. Collect a happiness bubble. Reward 210 science points or supplies. Open 3 crates. Gain science points. We're going to go happiness. So, happiness bubbles occasionally appear and increases mood. Good. I'm just concerned about the food, because we've currently got 8 cooked food, so why are people not eating it? Furniture. Chairs. We don't have chairs. That's one thing we should probably do, actually. We should go for science, training, and study chairs. Let's get a couple more study chairs around there. One of those. Extra power is probably necessary. Don't know, because I don't think we can. Not with the resources we have. So, unlock something else. Unlock medicine, unlock luxuries, unlock production objects. Ah, there we go. Food production unlocked. So, we can now grow things, and we do have a couple of seeds. So, agriculture. Hydroponics are unlocked. Planter boxes and hydroponics charge up an extra +1 per hour. And eat the bugs. Nutrient dispensers are now unlocked. Nutrient dispensers no longer reduce loyalty. Eating flies restores food. I think we're going to go with agriculture and put in some planter boxes. And the planter boxes are going to go on this left-hand side here. I'm actually going to place, if I can anyway, another one, which I can. I don't know if you can place 2 in there. It says no seed, but I think they're going to get on with that one. Let's go with plant seed and also another random event here. The facility's biological sensors have detected a virus in the facility. What would you do? Let a test subject get infected. Let an animal get infected. Lose all planted crops. We haven't got any. Well, sorry, we have. We had one there that I've just put the seed in. So now we've got a boss here as well. The department has received an anonymous tip that a powerful boss is going to attack the facility in 3 days' time. It's Capricorn, a cult leader. So basically the takeaway is that we have to micromanage the facility. We have to increase our independence. Make sure we don't have 100% suspicion, in which case we lose. Stop people raiding. There's a lot to take in here. Spiderbot ready to go. Let's get some wooden metal. Why not? Also, how many people do we have in the facility? 3, because we haven't got any beds. Yeah, let's build a bunker bed. So we're gonna go for 1 there, followed by storage of. Oh, I like the. Oh, we've got an umbrella. Let's go for maybe that. There we go. So that should hopefully be better for Carter.
Attention, a Spiderbot has returned to this facility.
Spiderbot has returned. Excellent. Let's gain some more money. So the bed's all up and running. Hacker network. Let's hack this last one here. So we do have... Well, we need to hack these. Kills all humans within range. Oh, we can also take pictures with those things. So we gain extra science based on who we are, how many people are in the room. So there's 2 here. That'll do. I'm very tempted to activate this to kill all humans within range, which is, well, we can get multiple people. Let's see if we can get security. Can we get security as well? Ooh. Potentially. Let's get puddles. People are slipping over here. The problem is if we activate this wrong. Didn't work. Oh well. Couldn't say we didn't get. Yeah, we didn't get 2 people down. Okay, but we can activate this. Kills them within range. And we just need now potential reward.
Level complete.
There's a level complete. And complete the level without raising fear is -1 suspicion. So we'll toggle that. We'll toggle that. Oh, sorry, the lights for that. To make them move. Someone's a runaway vehicle. Yes, interesting. Toggle movement there to gain science. But the problem is I've still got to gain a random potential reward, but if I do that it'll activate these guys. So I'm going to use the special announcement to basically toggle their movement.
Has been verified. Thank you.
We can also do overlord, so the next process hacker will explode killing humans nearby. Which didn't do that one. We're gaining lots of side stuff. That's all done there. I think that's about it. There's one there as well. Okay, level complete. So not only do we get the optional objective of plus 250 credits, reduction in suspicion is always a good thing. Help needed. Spot a criminal approaching this person in the car park. What should you do? Oh, is this like, I can't remember the TV show. There was a TV show where someone written an AI and it was to, well, it ended up protecting people. The guy from Lost was in it. Anyway, it'll come to me later. Person of interest, that's the one, I think. Anyway, record the crime as it happens. Extra science points, but increases suspicion. Or we trigger the car alarm, reduce suspicion. Yes, let's do that. Blake has reached 100 intelligence. They can now generate science points with science research objects. Increase their damage by 1, HP increase, and then loyalty will start to slowly drop because they're now intelligent. How true. Anyway, right, we now got science research unlocked, so we can now build research, bookshelf or test button. Odd success based on the test subject's intelligence. I'm going to get a bookshelf, test button, and we're going to put the test button there. Anyway, perimeter wall is breached. We can either start the battle or bribe them. I'm going to bribe them to tell them to basically go away, and we'll unlock a new trap, which is either gas trap. Deals damage to all enemies on the tile. All enemies on this tile are poisoned. Wooden spikes. I'm going to go with gas trap because, again, I've not actually tried those. And it might be of some interest. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. That has been Rogue AI Simulator. Hopefully, you sort of pick up what the game's putting down. It is a game, like say, about... ooh, we get a potato battery. I think box of shapes, maybe. Why not? Yeah, it is a game about managing your compound, make sure that you can do what you need to do in terms of becoming independent and getting your science up, looking after the people in the compound, but keeping that suspicion low, stopping raids. There is, I'm sure, stuff that I've got wrong in here, especially when it comes to things like the placement of certain items. But yeah, there will be different tactics and micromanaging stuff to learn, and all the subtleties involved in that one, as well as, you know, the game, I guess, technically should become easier as you play more because you get more upgrades at the end of it. Learn a new trivia fact, gain 22 science points, or hack into the global network, gain resources. I think do that, and oh, we'd have to do one of these. Have we got one where we can reduce our... Well, there's one to increase our independence. So this is... It's actually quite good that this popped up because we haven't seen this. This is a fight, essentially. We have a truck in the middle, a server. If that gets to 0, then basically we fail the mission, and we just have to stop stuff waving in. So choose an ability. We've got Heavy Drone, I think we'll pick up, and we want... probably medkits. Human soldiers gain 15 after each wave, or power fist. Now power fists, and yeah, people are going to start spawning. We can use artillery pieces to deal with these. I've got paratroopers, and obviously we're spending money to bring stuff in. This is all automated. I'm not able to move stuff around. I don't know if that changes later on. I'm going to use bombardment to get these boxes because that's where you can get potential extra stuff on that one. And we've got different waves. That's the first wave. We're going to add in for our next unit a gunship because it sounds cool. We're going to go for maybe quick loader. Bombardment cools down faster. Let's call in a gunship. And bombardment. Oh, lots of stuff over here, as well as the helicopter. We're on... Oh, we've only lost 2% for the server. Bring in some more paratroopers. You see our gunship flying around. Wave completed. Let's add a rocket turret and mow them down. All basic enemy soldiers have -3 HP, or paratroopers. Now we'll get additional paratroopers. We'll place a rocket turret down and another gunship and do some bombardment and more paratroopers and another rocket turret back there. So it's utterly chaotic and hard to commentate on what's going on, but basically we're winning is the takeaway here. They have a big unit there, but that's gone. Select new upgrade. All turrets gain damage. All turrets gain HP. Enemy soldiers have less HP. Let's do less HP for them. And we're going to bring in a heavy drone, a rocket turret in the corner there, bring in a gunship, do bombardments here on top of them soldiers, a couple of paratroopers. Oh, we're getting hit very hard on the left-hand side there. So bombardment and boom, good hit. I do want to bring in a heavy drone if possible, but I think we may end up losing this. I think I've just spawned too many of the wrong things. Yeah, this is potentially going to be a loss unless I can take these guys out quickly. No, it's a loss. That's a defeat. I think I brought in too many gunships. Yeah, should have just brought in more paratroopers or whatever. Either way, again, 3 independence. Spiderbots now can steal components. But anyway, that has been a bit of Rogue AI Simulator. It is very Moorish. When I first saw it on the Steam page, I thought, yeah, that's an interesting concept. I don't know how it's going to be executed, and I definitely I sat and played, think I'll give this one a go, and found that I kept playing and playing and playing, and I thought, no, I need to get this video made and put it out before sitting down and playing some more, because I think it can have that effect. Yeah, it's a quirky one. It is a quirky one, but one I'm currently enjoying. How much more I'll be playing? Well, certainly going to be playing to the end of this run that you're seeing here, and then, trying to get at least one win off it. Once I've got a win, will that provide me with any more impetus to keep playing? I don't know. It depends if there's optional objectives or more bonuses, different ways to play it. But we shall see. Either way, if you like what you see, by all means, check the link out in the description. If you want to see more, then by all means, let me know in the comments as well. Any tips, suggestions, then let us know in the comments as well. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.